Hey, what's going on, guys? Archer Mark here, back with another Star Wars review. This time around, I have one of the 2013 vehicle and figure packs. These are neat little packs. You get like one kind of small vehicle and two figures, which is a good value for your money. Giving you something a little extra, which is neat. And this is the 501st Legion Attack Dropship. I know that this vehicle's been released before, and this is just basically like a repaint in the 501st Legion colors. I'm glad to have picked this up because I didn't get the Dropship the first time around. Never was able to find it, but I found this and happy to have it. So we'll give you a look at the figures and the vehicle in a moment. First, of course, we're going to show you the packaging. Up here you got your Star Wars logo, and I love the bright green color in this. Of course, works well with Yoda like leaping off the package. Ages 4 and up. So it says 2 modes, fighter and troop deploy. Got the Hasbro logo there, and the vehicle name: 501st Legion Attack Dropship with clone pilot and battle droid. There's a close-up look at the vehicle with some clone troopers. Of course, only the one clone is included. Right here we have a close-up view of the battle droid and a close-up view of the clone pilot. We'll turn it around. Here's, again, 501st Legion Attack Dropship. A 501st Legion Attack Dropship flown by a 501st Legion clone pilot deploys troopers into combat against battle droids. Bearing the iconic markings of the elite 501st Legion, the dropship has cannons and shin guns to drill deep into battle zones. The pilot briefly lands with the ship's cockpit rotated into deploy position to drop up to 2 troopers onto the field before flying back into the air to provide ground support. And then again, there's the clone trooper. You have the battle droid. Here's the 2 modes: fighter mode and troop deploy mode. Again, the Star Wars logo. Here's some of the other features: adjustable chin guns, opening cockpit. Here's missile firing launchers. Show you that in a moment. And you got your Hasbro logo again, StarWars.com, all that good stuff. So that's the packaging. Okay, we'll take a look at the figures first. So you have your battle droid. Pretty standard, basic battle droid. I'm sure we all have a billion of these guys at this point. Just all red. A little bit of silver paint there and a little black paint for his eyes, but other than that, he's all red. Nicely sculpted. You have a backpack here, which is removable. The antennas with a little silver paint there. And you have the standard battle droid blaster. Articulation for this guy, it's pretty minimal. You have a bulge on your neck. The arms and the arms swivel and have sort of a hinge, like kind of like a back and forward motion, like in and out. Same thing for the hips. They swivel and they'll sort of pivot in and out. And that's it. There's no torso articulation, elbows, knees, ankles, nothing. So very poor articulation for this guy, but it's just he's cannon fodder. He's a thrown-in battle droid. Just easier, cheaper that way. So now we have the clone trooper itself. He fares a little better. Got a bulge on your neck, bulge shoulders, bulge elbows, swivel wrists, swivel hips, bulge knees, and bulge ankles. There's no waist or torso articulation at all, which is a little odd. And your basic, kind of plain clone troopers, all white. There's no weathering. Of course, just white and black. The only real color is on the helmet, which you can see you have the Republic logos in red, a little bit of gray, a little black, and the big yellow stripe on the front. Now, here's a question. Now, maybe I'm off on this. If this is supposed to be a 501st Legion clone pilot, shouldn't this be blue, maybe? Or maybe should there be some blue on the armor at all? I don't know. That's just an observation on my point. Accessories, he has the standard clone blaster. And you have the helmet, which is removable. And it fits on there really nice and neat. And it's not too restricting. And there's your clone face. Nothing too interesting, just your standard clone face. So there you go. Put that helmet back on. Okay, so there's your two figures. We'll get these guys out of the way for a moment. Now here's the main feature of this package, the dropship. Again, you have the Republic logos on either side. You have the blue paint apps all throughout, up top, in the front there. So it's 501st on just the one side. And some interesting detail on the engines. And this is sort of like a landing gear. I'll show you that in a moment. You know, laser cannons up here. And here are, I'll show you this. Here are your rotating chin guns. Okay. Up and down, they just swivel back and forth. The opening canopy does open. I'll show you. Opens up pretty well. Open that up. You know, you got your control sticks there, but there's no real detailing on the inside. That's about all you have. One thing also, the figure, it's really tight in there. There's barely enough room to get the figure in there. I really had to squeeze them in. That's why I'm not going to show you there. But I mean, you can see on the box, that's him in there. But it takes a few moments to get the figure in there because it's really tight. They didn't leave any room at all. The other feature is the firing missiles, which there, and that's two there. Now I'm going to put this down for a moment, and I'll show you. Here you see, this is the landing. See, just like that. That is how it is landing. That's landing mode or drop mode. And this moves up and down. This piece here moves up and down, and that is basically like your landing gear. Okay. Then you have the other mode, which you put this up, rotate these wings like this, and you can position the chin guns like so, and then there you have your flight mode, which that looks really cool, I think, compared to the other mode. Zoom in, attack some battle droids on the ground. Okay, now the other feature is, this is a mini dropship. So you have this mode here. If we put it back to dropship mode, now you have this piece here. I just took one of my 501st clone troopers and clipped him on. You have two slots here. You have these little clips here, and you can clip around the waist, and he'll sit snugly. And you got the laser cannons for the trooper to hold on to. Okay. So now, what we do, this here moves, and you just simply, you take this part, and actually it's meant to be like this. You sort of clip it like so, and it flies. You could fly your troops in. You got the dropship. Okay, and you just, let's see if we can get this right. Push down here, and it drops the troops, and they can go off and run and fight some battle droids. This piece here, this just squeezes, and that releases the mechanism which drops the troopers, and you can land sort of the landing gear like so. And I'll show you a better look at this. So there you have the laser cannons there. You can fit 2 clone troopers, and this, once you drop them from the ship, they separate, so they're not stuck together. These pieces just split in half, and but they hold together real well. They're not loose, so they're not gonna like flop around. But you can separate the 2 troopers, and they can, run off in battle and use these cannons here, or use their own weapons if they want, however you want to do it. The laser cannons move up and down. Okay. And so again, you have a lot of playability. There's a lot of features on this. So this clips on. And again, we'll show you the 2 modes. So this is basically your dropship mode, and then the wings just simply pivot up like that. Fold this in, and and there's your fight mode. So, pretty cool. Alright, so there you have it. There's your 501st Legion attack dropship with your 2 figures. You got the clone pilot and the battle droid. Okay. Again, this piece here, which comes with it, not this clone trooper, I just used for purposes of the review, but this piece comes with it. Attaches on, you drop your figures down, and there you go. It's a pretty cool looking vehicle. 2 good figures. One is better than the other, but battle droids, they'll get mowed down pretty quickly anyway. So there it is. 501st Legion attack dropship. Hope you enjoyed this review. As usual, comment, rate, subscribe. And until my next review, may the Force be with you.